That's yes, I'm alive, live here. Good afternoon. It's afternoon my time here. It's 1:34 p.m. Yes, this is Tuesday. Terrific day to everyone. Everyone, where are you watching? You're in the Philippines. I have just to move a little bit my laptop. So, if this is your first time catching me live here, my name is Enjoy Masuela. And I'm doing this. I love doing and sharing whatever I can share about my life, about what's going on, because the at the end of the day, we need each other to inspire, to encourage, and to bring hope. And perhaps some of you needs to hear this. But anyhow, today what I'm going to share with you is practical. It's an implementation. It's a exercise because I believe that no matter how information you get, you write it down. When you are in the leadership training or whatever you are going into, getting some courses online or in person, you take down some important notes. You take notes and like that. However, we can do it, but if we were not going to implement, that would be like we forgot it because it it's different two things to learn and get information and write it down, but it's also another thing to implement what you've learned and right away. I supposed to be doing this last week, but for some personal reason on Friday, I was not able. So now today, this is actually connection to what I am talking about, the birthright. It is your personal freedom, and I explain what is that. And your personal freedom is about it's about how you're true, how you see yourself. What is your truth about you? Because personal freedom is not about reward, or it's not based on conditions. It is part of you before your creation. God put everything in there inside of you, and your job is to stimulate it, to develop it, because every one of us has talents and gifts and capability of doing things. We only have to believe because of what people see about us, and what we just embrace, what we heard concerning other people about us, even our parents, and then we adapt it, like adapt, and like we make it like our own personal identity, and that's our reality. It becomes a reality, so that's it. That's how you are fail away, like away from who you really are. And today I am going to give you steps, 4 steps, but there's a lot of doing this. But this is just only, I just choose only 4 steps, which I am also doing for myself. And it's helping for me. I doing it every day, because if not, it's like I'm exercising, I'm creating a neural pathway in my head, in my brain, because there's a lot of very distorted belief, false belief system that has been registered many years ago. So now I'm exercising to create a new pathway. So here we go now. Yes. First of all, this is an ongoing process. Whatever you are going through in life, that you are on the way to healing, recovery, it's always an ongoing process. So that's why we have an exercise. So number one, I have a note here. Write, yes. You have a ball pen and you have a paper. Write it down, all the truth about you. And what is the truth about you? You have to write it down. Yes. I'm not a teacher. And for example, it's like you are loved. I'm sorry. You are accepted. That's an example. And you are what? You are seen and you are capable. That's the truth about you, right? That's an example, but there's a lot of who you are. And you have to write it down, not only just telling it to yourself, but write it down so you can see it. Write it down, everything. So, but when you write it down, make a sentence that a present sentence, not like I was, not like I am becoming, but make a sentence now and a first person, right? Like, for example, I am loved, I am accepted, I am talented, I am creative, I am beautiful, I am healthy, I am well funded, I am I am the daughter of the living God. Write it down. I am saved. I whatever it is, and put it the I am, because that's your. And for example, if you're not, I can, and I can do it, and I will, so that's the thing. That's the first one. Write it down. Write it down. The second is, when you write it down, of course you have many statements about who you are. Then use it as a statement. Make it as a statement. Statement. I am who I am. Like, that's a statement. I am capable. I can do all things through Christ. You make it a statement. That's a verse from the Bible. Whatever it is, I love what I am doing. That's your statement. And make it a practice. That's number two. And see it like you feel it. Like, I know that maybe at first you don't feel it because it's a strange, because you're not used to it, because you're used to have the distorted, wrong belief about yourself. But just keep doing it, saying the truth about you until you feel it into through the every fiber of your being. And that's it. And number three, like, you make it a declaration. Number three, stand in front of the mirror and look at yourself, and tell yourself about what you want to tell. For me, the first time I'm doing this, at first I look at in the mirror and say to myself, I'm sorry, Enjoy. I've isolated, I betrayed you, I hurted you, I put you aside. I'm not giving you an existence to become a human, to feel all the feelings, because we have all feelings, we have all emotions, and we need that. And this is part of our creation. God created that. We are not robot, right? So you just start with that. Start to reconcile with yourself. And then after that, and start saying about what is the truth about yourself in front of the mirror. And number four, uh make an audio, record your own voice. Make an audio like 4 to 5 minutes, whatever you want to say to yourself, and record it. And every morning, if you can, hear listen to this, because I know that our brain can pick up different voices, but there's nothing compared to your own voice. So when you are doing this, my friend, you are actually and eventually creating, it forms a new neural pathway in your brain, because our brain, it is working. And if you feed and input your brain with the wrong beliefs, with what the people say about you, and you believe in that, and that's how you input, that's also your brain will record and put into memory. That's how it works in our brain. So now that you know who you are, you know the truth, you know how God sees you, that when you have that, stand for it. Like, stand on your ground, on the truth about who you are, no matter what life throws at you, no matter what people think and say about you, because at the end of the day, you yourself knew who you are, not them. And they don't know how you feel, they don't know what is going on in your life. So just be free. And with this exercise, if you, again, if you keep in doing this, this is not like I will do this for 2 to 3 days. No, it's like part of your life. Make it a lifestyle and keep in. That's why we change. If you want to set a goal, and if you want to take a change in your life, because you know that you want to do something, you start really change your words about yourself. If you, before you are telling the negative things about yourself, then you stop and stop doing it, and say the truth about yourself, that you can do this. You have all the capabilities. You are creative. You are good at doing things. And say the good things about yourself. Love yourself, and that will help your neural pathway. Your new brain will adapt the new things that you input, and then the subconscious, whatever that's in that subconscious, it will, the things that was not helping you anymore, it will disappear, and it will only have those new things that you input in your brain, and automatically it will support you whenever you feel down. And then your brain will remind you, enjoy, for example, you know that you can do better than this. It's okay, just get up and do it continually, because you've got this. You can go through this, because life, part of the journey, there's ups and down, and there's some, at some point we made a mistakes and failures. So that there your brain will help you. So when you input your brain the positive thing, the truth about who you are, and that, for me, my truth base is how I see God in me. I see God in his own perspective, and I just copied it. I see to it that I see God's perspective, the way he see me, not the way I see myself, not the way people see me, but God. And there's no doubt in that, and there's no question. When God sees, so when God see me this way, that's the truth about me, and that's where I stand, and that's where I draw every strength, every confidence. That's it, my friends. So I hope that this exercise will help you, and eventually help you to get out from that false mindset, and change your mindset. And if anything you want to say or anything you want to add, just feel free to drop on the, yeah, on the comment section. Or else, if this inspires you, give me a comment, a heart, and or share it to your friends that might need this. Okay, that's all for now, and God bless you. See you next time. Bye.